What is up, guys? Zach Scott here playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. This is arena mode. We're going to jump right in. It's still part of Sea Shooter's season. And right now, looks like appeasements are buffed. The enchantments totally bruised or nerfed or whatever they call it in this game. And the shadow plants are also buffed. So we're going to jump right in. See what kind of strategy we can come up with this week in order to get hopefully millions and millions of points. But, okay, we got the hamster balls, which are terrifying. With appeasements being, buff, though, and we have dandelions. What the heck? My dandelion, I think, is max level. We have a couple pea vines. And I have to bring in the dandelion. Doesn't mean I have to use it necessarily. But we're going to try basically several different appeasement strategies in order to see if we can win. So, I guess I could bring in sun shroom. Maybe. I don't know. Do I really need any extra sun? Maybe I could bring in solar sage just to get all the extra sun that I need. And then I'm going to bring in the pea vine. We're going to try with a classic three-peater strategy like so. I don't know if I should. It depends on how much plant food I get. If I don't get a lot of plant food, then I won't do this. But if I do get a lot of plant food, then I'll probably switch out to go with tile turnip rather than the appeasement. But let's see what we can do with just a straightforward appeasement strategy. I'm going to put those there. And just do a whole line of torch woods here. Like so. And then I kind of want to dig this up, but it won't let me dig it up yet. So we're just going to put it back here. And this is a great start, honestly. I'm hoping that I don't need much sun. But if I do need a little bit of sun, it's right there. There you go. Sure, gotcha. Let's go ahead and drop in right there. Good. And then, so far, I don't think I'm getting a lot of it, but... Okay, well, we got a few. There we go. We're turning them all blue. I might consider bringing in the tile turnip, really, but we'll see. Those guys were fried. Good job. A bunch of graves. Okay, yeah, we actually have kind of a lot going on here. Let's see what we got. Absolutely devastating. I don't really need any other yeah, this is good. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's a lot of plant food just kind of floating around there. Goodness gracious. Okay, yeah. For sure. I mean, are we even seeing these zombies here? I don't think so. Gonna go with the appeasement again. Like, look, I really don't even see them. There's a constant flow of peas coming their way. And yet I don't know how much I'm beating the opponent, really. Hamster brawl. This is looking pretty good, honestly. This is... just constantly putting out the appeasement. Constantly using the tiles that they give me. And I'm going, I'm letting the dandelion do a little bit of its thing, I don't know if I'm going to get any more plant food. But we're almost done. And we're ending at about 3.8. 3.8. So, 3.8 million. Everyone remember that. because we're going to need it going into the next round. Let's see what we got going on now. What do we got? And, oh, Payne, thanks for another super chat. And Molten Map G, another super chat. Thank you both for super chats. Let's see. What is your best plant right now? Asked Payne. Oh, man. I would almost say... That's such a tough question. Well, it's not tough. It's a decent question, but it's hard to answer. I think one of my favorites is 3-peater. I use it a lot, but people think Mega Gatling P is better sometimes. But we're going to test out. What was my score? 3.8 million? Everyone write that down. It was 3.8, right? But we're going to test out a Mega Gatling P and compare it, see if we break 3.8. So let's jump in and do it. Me versus Poet and Awar. And really, we're going to be doing the same thing, except instead of the 3-peater, we're going to bring in Mega Gatling P and see if we can break, what was it, 3.8 million? 3.8 million, yeah. So, there you are. We have a lot of things to test out this time around, for sure. So, we're going to start with that, and then I'm going to bring in Mega Gatling P. That's pretty good. Let's rock. Here we go. Gonna put down some more solar sage. There we go. And then I am going to want these torchwoods to, you know, to be like that. To be blue. And we're gonna try to beat 3.8 basically. There we go, that one's blue. And this one won't be as amazing in terms of coverage. But we're gonna try to make this work. Alright, if I'm a little bit quiet, it's just because I'm so focused on getting this stuff planted. In this case, if we don't get a good enough score with Mega Gatling P, it's probably because I don't have as much coverage when I use the plant food with these tiles. That's gonna be my guess. I can only do so much here. Alright, there you go, there you go. Now we have these pea vines everywhere right now. Here we go with that. Even that big gargantuar just eliminated like instantly when he comes through. Is no joke. But the other thing is these Mega Gatling Peas will be kind of popping off on their own regardless. You see, like, some of them are just like going off because they automatically trigger their own plant food ability from time to time. We don't have much time left. I don't know if we could beat 3.8, honestly. This seems to be like a worse score. And we barely are beating the opponents. So yeah, 2.9, a worse score for sure. We'll see how that goes, man. What in the world? What in the world? Yeah, we got to find a better score. Hey, thank you so much, Payne. Thanks for another 5 gifted memberships. That means we've had like 10 new members just this stream. That's awesome. Thank you guys. And hey, Peyton Beach, thank you so much. You got it. Beating 3.8 easy. I mean, it's going to have to be easy, but not with that strategy. That did not beat 3.8. What's going on my almanac right now? What do we got? Oh, yeah. Meteor flower. Now, I do kind of want to try something. And this is going to be kind of crazy. And maybe even noisy. But I gotta know. We gotta try out this sea shooter, right? Everyone's favorite, the sea shooter. The problem with that... Let's see, sea shooter right there. I mean, there's no problem. We're just gonna test it out, right? Let's try it out, see what happens. Now, when you put it there, it doesn't have water. But the rest of these are going to have water. And I do want to put torchwoods in the front lines. But it's going to take a while, so... There we go. Oh, geez. Great. That guy went right through it, huh? A little noise. I'm going to dig up the dandelion and put... Here, we're gonna do that. Maybe not the best choice, but whatever. Oh my gosh. The noise. I'm only gonna test this out like one time. What a sound. Oh my gosh. Oh man. What a beautiful sound. Music to my ears. I'm only going to do this one time. If this is the best strategy ever, then great, but... I don't even know what to say. Music to my ears. No one said it better than them. They gotta fix this, right? Okay, 3.6. So, even with all the mayhem there, that was not great in terms of audio visual. But even with all the mayhem, that also, I mean, it didn't beat 3.8. So the 3-peater still holds the crown for now. There's only one more appeasement thing I want to try, and that is with probably starfruit. Just because, or actually, I kind of want to try a couple things. Starfruit's one of them. Oh man, What in the world? I kind of want to try Starfruit. Now, Starfruit will basically, I mean, I don't need Torchwood, but I kind of want to keep Torchwood there, if that makes sense. But I may not need to. I could take out Torchwood and just bring in Starfruit, but then keep the Sea Shooter just for a second here. Because the Sea Shooter can trigger surrounding things, so would probably be a good idea, honestly. Let's rock. Dig that up. You're welcome. And then I'm going to put that there. Oh, God. See, that's a lot quieter. That's a lot quieter. I think it's the Torchwood noise that really messes this up. So see, this Sea Shooter's triggering other things. There you go. Oh, brother. Okay. There we go. Okay, keep it up, keep it up. Goodness gracious, okay. It's really hard to focus on all this when there's so much happening right now. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Again, we're barely keeping up with the opponent at this stage. Can't even collect all these things. Hold on. We're basically heavily relying on the fact that that the Sea Shooter here will also boost surrounding plants. I didn't mean to put that there. Oh my goodness. Do I have enough pea vines out here with 3.1 with 30 seconds left? Oh my goodness. The one problem is we're at 3. We've already broken the score. This Starfruit's doing great. Like, we're honestly beating the 3-peater score by a lot here. Wow. I'm calling it 4.8. I don't care if I had 50 points away. That's a 4.8 strategy. That was 1,000,000 more points than the 3-peater strategy, believe it or not. I can't believe it. I would say that's the winning strategy right now. But I am going to try something different again because of the fact that the shadow plants are buffed. Kevin Owie, what is up? That's an L. It's not an L. It's a win. What are you talking about, Orion? That was a good one. That was a good one. I think that was a good one. Starfruit. That was a W Starfruit move right there. I'm now tied for first. But we're going to go back in and try a shadow strategy. Now the shadow, because the shadow plants are also buffed. So if we take a look at this, you know, I don't really need to bring in the Solar Sage anymore because we'll have the Moonflowers. And so we'll have the Moonflowers. I'm going to go with a bunch of Dusk Lobbers as well as the Shadow. I'm going to bring in the concealment and the shadow Peashooter. I should probably also bring in, if we're just going all shadow here, I should probably bring in, what's the vine called that's a shadow vine? Where is it? I guess it's not too new. There it is. Bloom vine. See, it's a little bit hidden by this buffs and brews thing. So anyway, we're gonna bring this in, see how this goes. Let's rock. Let's see what we got. We're gonna have a pretty good setup here, I think. I'm gonna try just something really simple like this. I mean, I wish I could delete stuff right now, but I need to get these. I need to get these things into these spaces, so I'm gonna dig those up. I'm gonna put in the gloom vine. There you go. Oh my! Oh no! No! They all got through. Come on! Oh, right off the bat! I cannot believe it. All right, sure. Please get him! Thank you. Man. Okay. Tough stuff, huh? Concealment. So already this seems to be a losing strategy because I don't have hardly any good points. Man, oh man. I don't know if I can catch up. I mean, that starfruit strategy was so good, I really don't know if I can catch up. No, oh man. Man, that's tough, huh? I might catch up to the opponent. That would be very lucky of me to actually catch up to the opponent, but again, we'll see. Man, these hamster balls just really go all out. There's so much sun though. I'm not catching up to the opponent, unfortunately. I think that's the simple reality of it. Even if we're doing really good here, I mean, this was just a test, but I would say the test has failed because the opponent is just running away. But as long as the opponent doesn't beat my 4.8 million strategy, then I don't have too much to worry about, I don't think. But again, we'll see. I just had to test out Shadow since it was buffed this time around. All right, lost. That's okay. Yeah, they were using a three-peater strategy, but little do they know that the starfruit strategy seems to be what works. All right. So, are there any other strategies you got to we got to do? We don't got to be precise, Andre. It was 4.799950. But are there any other strategies that we want to try out? Like, what other types of things can we try? Anything else? Like, we take a look at the almanac. You know, we sometimes will try like an explosive strategy with the mines and whatnot. We can't really do a cauliflower strategy because of that, but you know, with as many plant foods as they're giving me, we could try like an explosives type strategy or an impair strategy. That could work. We could try just an all Dandelion strategy. Yeah, an impair strategy. I didn't try bowling ball. I didn't think bowling ball would really do much, but all right, let's go back in. We'll try an explosive primal potato mine impair strategy just to see where it sits. Can it possibly beat 4.8? Probably not, but let's go ahead and bring it in. This one will require us to bring in the tile turnip to really unleash. And then we should be good, honestly. I don't think I need to bring in the power lily, although I'm tempted. But I do want to bring in the impair just because. And we could bring in the bombardment, I guess. The problem with the impair. Wait a second. Wait, this isn't necessarily a problem, is it? Hold on, where's the impair again? Oh, I never remember where anything is ever. I mean, I know like in general where I thought it was, but then it never is there. Impair. Oh, I can't do it. They actually they're not allowing the impair strategy. So we're only going to try an explosive strategy, which is fine. Is it fine though? I don't know. I might bring in. Oh, man, I don't know. It's so weird they won't allow it. I could bring in like something crazy like Sundew Tangler. Although I don't think that'll be great. I could also bring in... Oh, I could also bring in... No, I don't want to do that either. Man, I just don't know. Let's just try this. I don't think we're going to break any scores here, but let's just try it. Let's see what we end up with. And we can kind of front load this right here. I want to put Sundew Tangler just right here, just because. Let's rock. I'm going to dig this up. I'm hoping that this goes my way. Good. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and launch these right now just to start getting things filled up. What else we gotta do? There you go, just keep it going. Oh man, the graves messed everything up. I totally forgot about the graves. Alright, so we'll see. I'm gonna probably beat my opponent because my opponent isn't really, you know, doing much. Seemingly. No offense to them, but they really aren't. All these graves, I totally forgot about all the graves. Here we go now. Okay, that's fine. They blow up and then they kind of reappear there. Man, the octopus zombie just caught up in the Sundew Tangler right now. What happens if I put a what does the Sundew Tangler do again when boosted? I totally forget. I don't even remember. We're handling this pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward, but this clearly isn't going to be like a strategy that's better than... Oh, there we go. We can kind of reach in and get them like that. That's true. This strategy obviously isn't going to be better than the 4.8 strategy. Just waiting on them to... Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to be able to defeat... Yeah, there's graves in the way. They're not blowing up. There they go. Here, get out there really quick. Oh, yeah, I can do this. Totally forgot about this. I'm just lucky that my opponent didn't really do anything. There we go. There we go. It's all looking good. I mean, we won, but that's obviously not the strategy I would go. I would go with the starfruit strategy, honestly. I really would. But we can go in one more time and try out bowling bulb to see. I mean, I don't think we're going to beat 4.8. But bowling bulb. Let's see. So, let's see. Going back to the I mean, we could try. It was kind of a mix. It was a starfruit and a sea shooter strategy. So let's do that. I will bring in the pea vine. And I'll also bring in the appeasement and solar sage, just like before. We're basically going to do the starfruit strategy, but with this instead. So let's see how we do. Oh no! Hold on. How do I undo all that? We're gonna do that. There we go. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna try to put that there. Right. Okay, great. Let's rock. Boom. Dang. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Get him quickly. Alright, good. Good deal. Alright, go ahead and unleash another round there. Just as long as we have like a constant flow, this should be pretty good. And some of these bowling bulbs are locked and loaded, ready to go. There we go. Not really much to say. Holy cow. There we go. I mean, I'm trying to spread this out as much as I can. Wow. And then, okay, here we go again. 1.5. Again, we're definitely in the market of beating the opponent, but we have like a minute left. And I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near 4.7, 4.8. But this is quite effective overall. I mean, just on its own, it's pretty good, right? But no, we're just gonna be a 3 million strategy. Nothing too bad, 3.1, but nowhere near the starfruit strategy, which was a 4.8 million strategy. And I just want to end. Let's just do it one more time before we end arena. Before we end arena, I just want to do the starfruit strategy one more time to see if I can replicate it. I feel like that I can. But let's see if we can replicate it and get 4.8. This was it, except for bowling ball. We brought in the starfruit, and it was great. So let's rock with this. I don't even know if we need to do anything else other than this. But what we're going to do is we're going to throw in this there, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's all pretty clear, right? Let's rock. Drop out this, get rid of that. Put that in, put that in. Great. And then here we go. Get ready. Look at it go. Occasionally we get to hear some of the beautiful sounds that it makes. And put that there. And the genius of the sea shooter is that its effect where it makes other plants boost too next to it is just so, well, effective. So it's not just a sea shooter that's being boosted, it's also the other stuff. Like the star fruit and stuff next to it. There we go. There we go. Trying to keep a close eye on everything too. We're only at 1.7 though. That worries me a little bit. 2.2. There we go. Keeping an eye on the mint usage. We only have 30 seconds. That does bother me, honestly. I don't know why we're not doing better than this. Does anyone know what's going on? Should be a little bit higher. Ten seconds. We're not even close. What happened? How did we do so amazing that one time, but this time not close? I don't know. Was it a fluke?
I'm Zach Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help the channel grow, all you gotta do is click the like button below. Thank you so much for watching. You can now join on YouTube and become an official member of ZackScottGames. And if you want cool shirts like this, visit ZackScott.shop. Come back next time for more.